Okay, so here we are. Back with another video. And this was sent from a Patreon subscriber, actually. And this is the title of this video is How to Be an Independent Woman. You don't need no man. Here, hey, hang on, look at it. How to Be an Independent Woman. You don't need a man to be happy. Boss Babe, episode 1. Now, I looked on her channel, coincidentally, there was only one episode. It didn't continue. Um, and this was 5 years ago. She made tons of other videos after that. Coincidentally, there was only one episode. So I watched maybe like 40 seconds into it. And it was so great. I had to I just came in here and just hit record. Well, I had to download it first off the internet so it'd be smoother in this OBS, which I still don't know how to work very well. But it's smoother. Oh, and just a reminder, Patreon, ebook club, merchandise, over there. Links in the description, blah, blah, blah. Okay, anyway, back to the topic. So it's only about a 7-minute video. I'm going to let it play our way through. And I promise, this time I'm going to let it play our way through, okay? And then I'm going to give my opinions on it afterwards. So here we go.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to do something a little different. We're going to have a little chit chat, you and me, girl to girl, and maybe one or two guys, I don't know, and I don't judge. We are going to talk about something that is very near and dear to my heart, and that's being an IWWDNNM, an independent woman who don't need no man, aka a boss-ass bitch. Before I begin, I have to explain two things. You can be an IWWDNNM and still have a boyfriend or a husband. Okay? I do. Does not mean that you do not want a boyfriend or do not enjoy having a boyfriend or you don't want to get married or anything like that. It simply means that you do not need a man to be happy. If you're single, you're cool. You're fine. You're good. Okay? Being an IWWDNNM means being able to handle your own shit and making sure that you're happy. Your happiness depends on you and you only. Don't start looking to someone else for your happiness because what's going to happen when you break up? Or he turns into an asshole. Or he tells you that Beyonce sucks. Hashtag boy bye. You can't just stay in a relationship because you're afraid of being alone. Girl, no. This is where being an IWWDNNM kicks in. You are an awesome bitch and you don't need anyone to make you happy. You make yourself happy. Here's how to be an independent woman who don't need no man in 4 easy steps. Step 1, make your own money. This is one of the most important steps because you are going to have to support yourself and your habits. For me, that means paying my bills, paying my rent, and girl, yes, makeup, okay? I like MAC, I like Urban Decay, I like NARS, I like Anastasia Beverly Hills, okay? And I'm not about to start shopping in the kids' makeup section at Walmart because I don't have a guy to buy that for me. Girl, please. I'm going to make my own damn money, okay? Because I have needs and those needs are expensive. So yes, make your own money. Buy your own shit. Don't depend on someone else to get you your stuff. Step 2, have your own friends. This is hella important, okay? You need to have friendships outside of your relationship. You need your girlfriends, trust me, okay? Too many girls will get a boyfriend and then they forget all about their girlfriends. Like,
hello? Hi. Yes, remember me? Your BFF of 5 years? Hi, yeah.
We were here before this guy and we will be here long after he's gone, okay? Besides, who else are you gonna call up at 2 a.m. to bitch about him too? And who else is gonna listen to all the sappy details of your relationship? And all the super cute things that he does for you. Aww. Your girlfriends, duh. We're your main support system, girl. If you hate him, we hate him. If you love him, we love him, okay? We got your back. We will take your side 100% of the time. Even when you're being absolutely crazy. You're not crazy. So yeah, girls, don't just ditch your girlfriends because you got a new boyfriend. You can have both. We will be here way after he's gone, so don't be dissing us, okay? Step 3, have your own life. Don't just sit around all day waiting for some guy to text you so that you can go out and have a good time. No. Have stuff that you do on your own. If there's a movie you've been wanting to watch, go watch it. Eat popcorn, eat snacks, drink soda. Pig out. Who cares? Ain't nobody everybody gotta know? And you know that cute little coffee shop that you've been dying to go to, but Bae doesn't like? Go alone, okay? What is the worst that can happen? You have a fabulous cup of coffee, you meet some cool new people, or you finally read that book you've been holding on to for the past 3 years. Oh no, anything but that. Yeah, girl, go do shit on your own. You do not have to sit at home and be bored, waiting for some guy. What even is that? That's a boring existence. That's what that is. That's a sad existence when you're sitting in your room waiting for someone to message you so that you can have a life. Fuck that. Have your own damn life, okay? Step 4, love yourself, okay? This is the single most important step in being a boss-ass bitch. You have to love yourself completely before you can love anyone else. So go ahead and fall in love with the girl in the mirror, because that is you for life, girl. For life. Get to know that bitch and love her. Relationships will come and go, but you will always be you. So don't lose your identity in a relationship, because when that shit ends, you're going to be the one who has to pick up all the pieces. So put yourself and your feelings first, and don't settle for less than you deserve. And don't just stay in a relationship because you have fear that you'll never find someone or something better. Be that someone. Always be yourself and do you, boo-boo. Do you. Alright guys, that's all the tips I have on being a boss-ass bitch. I hope that you guys found this helpful or funny or anything but hateful, because it was not meant to be hateful. I do not hate men. All I'm saying is that for so many years, we have been brought up in a society that says that we need to have a man to be successful, that we need to depend on a man, and I'm here to tell you that that is bullshit. You can make it on your own, and you can be perfectly happy on your own. You don't need anyone but yourself, okay? That's all I'm saying, and if I hurt anyone's feelings, I'm so sorry. Hashtag bye, Felicia. Did you like the video? Did you find it helpful? Do you know someone who needs to be IWWDNNM? If so, please share this video with them so that we may all make Beyonce proud. As always, please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter and all that fun social media stuff. And until next time, bye guys!
Okay, so first off, I want to start with this, man. I am glad I was not born a woman. Because, okay, I'll say this. I'm glad I was not born with a woman's mind and their biology of what they want. Because, like, the core of all this shit, of everything she was saying, essentially is an issue throughout their entire lifespan. Because, yeah, on one instant, you know, see, trying to put this concisely. The independent woman thing, where you got to do you, see, that is this is translation into, you know, logical male brain. That independent woman thing, see, to girls, that is a hobby. That is not a lifestyle to be strong and independent. That is nothing more than a cute hobby. They like it when they want to do it, and then when they don't want to do it, they don't want it anymore. Type of shit. That is not their their culture and lifestyle is to follow man, is to devote herself to a man. That is their culture. It's what they really crave. Now, along the way, they get fucked up in other ways, you know, for whatever reason. But at the initial core, their dream world is to follow man. That's just what it. And that last comment she stated about we have been, it's a society and does it blah blah. Okay, see, yeah, to you know, like, I mean, to most women do not, like, if you ask any woman any issue that's going on in the world and you ask her to thoroughly explain, in most cases she will go back to like maybe like 5 years max. And they think like this is how women's brain works. Like they don't think in depth. They hate thinking. Like what she even said, like, oh my God, I actually have to read a book. You remember? I don't know if you remember that part. I might actually have to read. You see, women, they hate that. Like women want everything fast. Everything fast. And if they can't get it fast, they'll throw it away and get something else fast. This is whole fast thing for them. Like they hate to think in depth on anything. So back to what I was saying, you ask them like how anything became why it became this way between men and women, why women are in this position and men are in this position. Like, oh well, Channel 9 News had a documentary 3 years ago, and that's when I first became aware, so that's when it all started. Like, they don't think before. You see, the whole thing with like pimps and hoes, like men did, okay, I'm sure some cases, in some scenarios, men did actually go out and just snatch bitches up and start pimping them out. But women actively seek out pimps. Now, they're not going to do it in a way of saying, like, can you tell me who the fuck so I bring you money? They're not going to do it like that, but they're going to do it in direct ways. Because woman has always done, okay, if you go back at any period in time, just to back up what I'm saying, go back at any period of time and find me in any period where a woman got up and went out and created a country. She got up, went out and created a law on her own, or got up and you know what I'm saying, and did some legit independent shit. Go back and find any period in time. I mean, even before the whole time, like what, any period of time, like right now, you will find anomalies, women who are, and they fit the anomaly. They'll want to become a CEO, like they wanted to do this, want to do that, blah, 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 which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it. But even then, those women feel more comfortable when they have a man who's a little bit higher than them fucking them. And if they say that it's not, then they're fucking lying because it's their biology to do it. Now, with the independent thing, like, yeah, what's she say? I am B, C, D, X, Y, Z, whatever the fuck that goofy ass shit was. I don't have a problem, like, with prostitutes or with women who are, like, strong, who they like, now there are some women who legitimately will be strong and independent. I don't have a problem with it. The parts where I start to, like, make fun of bitches is, like, look, you got to pick one road or another road. Like, you can't be strong and independent, and then you can, like, I used to have these issues with one of my ex-girlfriends. I used to tell her, like, look, you can't be strong and independent between the hours of 8 and 2 p.m. And then when you go on lunch from 2 to 3, then you could be submissive. And then from 4 to 9 p.m. you could be dominant again. And then, but every Saturday at 2 a.m. you want to be submissive, with all hours subject to change based off what you feel. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got, like, and that's another area where like these, you could be, strong and independent, you don't need no man. See, you have to pick one road or the other, women. You can't, like, you just bouncing back and forth in between shit. It's just, see, that all that's gonna do is cause more problems than you're gonna be worth. All right? And then, so let's say you do go on a path of being strong and independent, which I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with you being strong and independent. If you want to be strong and independent, that is great. Get the fuck away from me and go be strong and independent then. Get the fuck away from other men who are stronger, better, faster than you, and go be strong and independent. You can't do this whole thing of flipping it because it works out for you now type of shit. Go and be strong and independent. But see, like, to go deeper in that, once you become strong and independent as a woman, like I say in so many previous videos, once a woman experiences something, once her brain goes one direction, she can't go, oh, I messed up, and then completely, believably, genuinely go in another direction with her whole heart behind it. She can't do it. It's impossible. It is impossible for 9.8 out of 7 women to do that shit. All right? Once they go one route, that is it. So once a woman becomes strong and independent, once she becomes strong and independent, there is a very low chance she will ever get a man, that she will ever get a partner, which there's nothing wrong with that from my perspective. But from a woman's perspective, this is the dilemma that they constantly fight. Because at the end of the day, I don't care if it's Oprah Winfrey, if it's the heroin crackhead bitch walking down the street, if it's a bitch working in a call center, a bitch working in an accounting firm, or she's an attorney, whatever the fuck. Every woman, biologically, she wants her ending place to be underneath a man who is stronger and powerful than her. All right? And she craves it for many different reasons. One, because it's the only thing her vagina will properly work for at the drop of a hat. Worldwide, that's just how it works. That's just how they work. And then two, women are always caught up with keeping up with other people, keeping up with their girlfriends, keeping up with their sister. Oh my God, my sister just got married, and I don't even want to go to the wedding because she just looks so happy, and I don't want to see her be that happy because I want to be happy, but my life is awesome because I went to college and I make 6 figures a year, and I got 2 cats and I drive a Maserati. My life is awesome, but my sister's getting married. I'm just so hurtful. See, they always have to keep up with that social stat. And at the end of the day, nobody cares about how much money a woman makes. Nobody cares that you can buy your own makeup. Like that does the only women that appeals to that you can buy your own makeup, that like it like genuinely excites someone is other lonely women or other miserable women. That's the only women who genuinely get excited because now it's like we all can be depressed together kind of shit. Because we got to do it. Because the reality is they don't even want to buy their own shit. They like that independent woman mindset. It's like that's why I'm very glad I was not born a woman with because they gotta juggle too much shit because woman's mind she has to appeal to. It's like woman genuinely is happy if she feels like she can appeal and please everybody that she comes across and knows, any people she doesn't know. Like they will spend 2 hours in the mirror every morning to get their makeup and hair done so they can look good for everybody who sees them and the people they don't even know who see them. Like they will cut their tit off and glue it to their nose. All right, if they felt like it would heighten their social status in the game. So they're forever stuck in this. So it's even worse when they end up like girls like this or worse. I've had women who are close to me who are strong, independent women, and it ends up this they just end up in they're pretty much damned to like eternal torture of never knowing what everybody wants to see. Because like I said, if they choose to go the independent route, well, now you're independent, so people are going to expect this woman to be independent all the time. But when other women are seen with other men, now they want other men in their life, so now they want to be this cohabitant, fucking entity with a man, but then the woman has to have everything her way. But by the time the woman has grown to be strong and grown independent, now she wants this man who's of higher caliber. Well, see, here's the kicker. Like so many men better than me have said. The higher a man goes, the more options he has beneath him. Where the higher a woman goes, the smaller the options she has above her. All right, because all these men can now go off. These men can fly around the world, go fuck younger bitches if they wanted to. You see, so the woman, she ends up in this just never-ending misery. I don't know what's going on. So the good part is with these women, they're usually like if you want to just keep a woman around, they're usually easier to keep around. Once you have officially topped them in the world, they're usually going to do whatever you say, okay? Because they know the reality. If you're a successful male, you can go out and go find, younger, better, prettier, whatever the fuck than she is. So they're going to be easier to keep around. But in the back of your mind, you're going to know, like, look, the only reason she's being this comforting to me is because she knows I can go out and do better. That goes back to another previous topic. The only time women act right is when they've been humbled. That's a form of humbling. Like I said in videos before. Women, they most will inevitably become humbled by something, because a woman's entire value, as far as like the dating market goes, woman's value, everything is extremely temporary for them. For most of them, even if they end up 35, 40, and they work out every day and hit the gym and always keep their hair done, but even if they are immaculate, it's the fact that they're 40. That something is going to give way and her value is going to plummet. You see, so they are just always stuck in this endless loop of, it's fucked up to say, the more independent they get, the more strong and independent they get, the worse they're going to end up. All right, the worse, because they're going to know, if they're this smart and know the world and know it, they're going to know, okay, look, there's new 18-year-olds coming out of high school once a year, every year around the world. And every year I'm getting 1 year older. All right? And on top of that, those 18-year-olds, they're turning 19 the next year. They're turning 20 the next year. They're turning 21. And then there's new 18-year-olds coming out keeping that fucking, what do you call it? They're keeping a rotation going. While the older girl, she's just getting older and older, more strong, more independent. I know what I want. I'm not going to what? Settle for less. That huge misunderstood thought process that that a lot of women think that the dating market is like a job. Like the more years of experience means the more value they have in the game. Like no, the more years experience, the less value you have in the game. It goes down. But it's that whole thing of I'm not going to settle for less. So I deserve I deserve a brand new Maserati price tag, but I'm a beat up fucking Honda Civic in a junkyard that's rusted out and is missing 3 tires. But I deserve more than that Maserati retail price. That's where they end up. It's really sad to watch. It's really sad. But there was 2 parts I wanted to go back on. I think it was at 3. It was one at 3 and one at 5 minutes.
Him. If you love him, we love him, okay? We got your back. We will take your side 100% of the time, even when you're being absolutely crazy. You're not crazy.
See, that line right there, that's exactly why women don't grow. That's another big reason why women don't grow. Because I think it was a Sherlock Holmes book I was reading. I'm pretty sure it's where I got this line from. He says, emotions are the antagonist of logic. See, if you don't like him, then we don't like him. If you like him, then we love him. Like, they ain't trying to hear no case out, what happened, none of that. Like, it's just all emotion driven. See, that shit like that is exactly why many women just never mentally grow. Because everything is about emotions. But then it's like, okay, everything is about emotions in the sense of there is completely no logic being applied at all. All right, when it gets to shit like this,
we will take your side 100% of the time, even when you're being absolutely crazy.
Yeah. See, that type shit. That's why women don't grow. A lot of women don't grow. Now, some women they'll catch bitches like this and then not talk to them anymore once they catch them doing shit like. Some women are great at sniffing it out. Many aren't. Most will not. Most just want to be told what they want to hear. And that's a big reason why many women just don't grow, listening to shit like that.
You're going to be the one who has to pick up all the pieces. So put yourself and your feelings first, and don't settle for less than you deserve.
Yep.
And don't just stay in a relationship because you have fear that you'll never find someone or something better.
Okay, and I bet you she's in that exact, because I think she said she's in a relationship. I went through her YouTube page, which like this is by far like her best video, but that is where most women are going to end up, inevitably. Let's rewind. Listen to that again.
You're going to be the one who has to pick up all the pieces. So put yourself and your feelings first, and don't settle for less than you deserve.
Now, yeah, see, but the core, and this is shitty to say, but the core reality is women, they're going to have to settle for less because women will degrade down to lesser, all right? Because like I said in older videos, and many other people, I'm sure many other people said the same thing. If you break down the core exchange between man and woman, I think I said this on the last video with that School of Affluence girl. If you break down the core exchange between man and woman, a man is wanted because he can provide and protect, and a woman is wanted to give for her youth, beauty, and fertility. That's it. Now, the huge difference is that a man can continue to protect in different ways as he gets older. He can just completely rely on money. Or he can be like a sharpshooter or some shit like whatever the fuck. A man, or he could just be good with his fucking mouth and talking and weaseling through the world and cutting deals like that. A man can continue to keep his value for what he brings to a table with a woman. But see, women like, no, you don't got that. Your whole thing is temporary. What you bring to the table is going to time out in 10 years max. Like, So the whole like I'm not gonna settle for less. Well, you gonna have to settle for less because you gonna degrade to lesser. In the dating market, you're going to degrade, and it's just nothing you can do about it. See them Beyonce and online dating got y'all fucked up. It got y'all thinking that this shit's gonna last forever, even worse than previous generations. Like it got y'all fucked up. You can just start an OnlyFans. You can just start any account where motherfuckers can look at you, and you'll have some beta simp chump handing you money just because you're a woman. It's fucking y'all. And then Beyonce talking about some, oh, the single ladies, oh, the single ladies. See, Beyonce singing that shit, but Beyonce got a man. All right, and Beyonce has a type of man that all these bitches want. But she's around singing that because she's selling that dumb shit to y'all. No, like, look, it's temporary. I mean, it's fucked up until you think about like how many women will treat men while the women are like winning in the game. Like, then you think about that side of it. Then it's like, and to be real with y'all, like I do feel sorry for women until I remember how women treat men when the women are winning. Then I'm like, nah, I don't feel sorry for you anymore. It just goes out the window. But at first I do kind of feel sorry because like your whole value in the game, like I said, it's temporary. 10 years max, done. For the most, okay, 10 years max to keep climbing that ladder, to keep going to a next higher, to completely be in a higher tax bracket just because you wore a tight dress that night. To be fucking a dude in a higher tax bracket, like literally just because you had your hair done and wore a tight dress. And you done jumped 2 tax brackets because of that. Like, that comes to an end. And like I would feel sorry for it until I remember how just self-centered, cruel, mean, and shallow many girls can be in that time period. Now I'm like, sympathies in any form of sympathy is completely gone. Anyway, that's gonna be the video. I'm out here. Oh, I was gonna do the travel channel. I was gonna add more videos to it, man. But I ended up in this village, like right outside of Prague, and it was a quiet village, so I didn't really want to like. It was how like. We weren't in the city anymore, so I feel weird about walking around with a camera in places like that, because I grew up out in small like in suburbs. I grew up, so I know how different that can be for that culture. So I didn't want to freak anybody out. But anyway, man, I'm out of here. You guys have a good day. I'm out. Bye.